Assalamualaikum everybody and hello and welcome to our fourth video of our first chapter, number systems. In previous classes there have been a little disturbance in the video with regard to the clarity and quality of the video, but it's just because of the compression that we are doing of the video. Otherwise you'll have to consume large amount of data just to download it. To save that data we're avoiding very high quality of video, so please try to manage, and we are trying to make the quality of the videos better. I had given you some homework in the last class and I hope you all have tried it, and in case if you have not understood, please reach out to me and I'll help you to understand how it is to be done. In today's class we'll be beginning with our first exercise number 1.1. Before that, let us recall we have learned what are natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. Based on the four concepts that we have learned now, we should be solving our first exercise. Our first question tells, is 0 a rational number? Is 0 a rational number? And then it also asks, can you write in the form of P by Q? This is the question. Okay. So, is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form of P by Q, where the value of Q cannot be 0? Why should Q not be equal to 0? Because the entire answer will become 0. We have learned that, and if it becomes 0, that time there is no rational number at all. So, we'll focus on the first part of the question. Is 0 a rational number? Now, first of all, if you remember whole numbers are all positive numbers, right? Which also includes 0. So basically when I speak about whole numbers, I have 0, then I have all positive numbers. I don't have negative numbers in whole numbers. Negative numbers come in integers. So now when I have 0 here, the question is, can you write 0 as a rational number? So if I have 0, what do you think? Can we write it as a rational number? We have learned that all whole numbers are also rational numbers. So if it is a rational number, how do we write it in the form of rational number? So we can write it like 0 divided by 1. So this becomes in the form of P by Q. So my answer is going to be yes, 0 is a rational number and it can be written in the form of P divided by Q as 0 divided by 1. I hope you have understood that. So when we are asked if 0 is a rational number, yes, it is a rational number. If it is a rational number, how to write it in the form of P by Q? Like 0 by 1. Not only 0, you can take any number. 2, how to convert that into rational number? 2 by 1. 100, how to convert that into rational number? 100 by 1. Minus 500. How to convert? Minus 500 divided by 1. It's very simple. We have learned that in the last class. We'll move on to our second question. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. This was your homework question, right? And most of you have already solved it. So I won't be repeating the solution, but if you have not understood, please ask me. This was just like one example which I showed you. How to find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. We just had 1 and 2. I'll repeat the instructions if you want. So we should convert 3 and 4 into its rational form. And then this 6 should be added 1, so that becomes 7. So you will take 7 by 7 and multiply 7 by 7, and then you will have to multiply and get what answer here and what answer here, and see what are the numbers that are remaining in between. So please check out if you have not done and let me know if you have any doubts. So I'll go to the next question, question number 3. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Now in this question, these two are already converted into their rational forms. 3 by 5 is a rational number because it is in the form of p by q. 4 by 5 is also a rational number because it is in the form of p by q. So when they are already in the rational form, there is no need to convert into the rational forms again. Example, in one example that we did, 1 and 2. When we had 1 and 2, what did we do? We converted it to the rational form, like 1 by 1 and 2 by 1. In previous problem, we had 3 and 4. We converted 3 and 4 to the rational form, 3 by 1 and 4 by 1. But here there is no need to convert into that or write them into the rational forms because they are already in their rational forms. So what should we do? Very simple. We will write down 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 directly because they are already in their rational forms. Now because we are supposed to find 5 rational numbers, we will add 1 to this, just like the last problem. So 5 plus 1 will become 6. Now multiply 6 here, multiply and divide by 6, multiply and divide by 6. Now 3 6 are 18 divided by 5 6 are 30, right? 4 6 are 24, 5 6 are 30. So I have got 18 by 30 and I have got 24 by 30. So from 18 to 24, which are the numbers that are missing? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So if you check how many numbers are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was the question? Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So these are the rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So you can directly write are the rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. But you may say, where is 3 by 5 and 4 by 5? Instead of 3 by 5 and 4 by 5, we have 18 by 30 and 24 by 30. But this 18 by 30 we have got from 3 by 5 only, and 24 by 30 we have got from 4 by 5. That's why these are the 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. I hope you have understood this. I'll give you a very similar question. I want you to try that as homework. So for homework, your question will be find 6 rational numbers between 3 by 7 and 4 by 7. This is your question. You should find 6 rational numbers between 3 by 7 and 4 by 7 by following an example of the previous problem. So this will be your homework question. It's not there in textbook. This is only a random question for you to practice with. Next question is state true or false with reasons. So we will begin this in the next class, and we'll also see what are irrational numbers. But for now, learn how to find rational numbers between any two given numbers. Try to do your homework, send across your answers on the Google Classroom app. Only in that, please don't send your answers on WhatsApp group. Send your answers to the Google Classroom app and then let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you for watching the video.